Well, despite the disaster that was the overthrowing of the Gaddafi government in Libya, there has been at least some good news that has come out of it. The Iranian IRIB service has shown evidence that the United States government actually approached Gaddafi's son during the whole revolution against him, or the puppets of NATO, including France and all the other countries, that the United States had actually approached his son about overthrowing his father, taking his place, because he'd still be very, very popular, as long as you'd push through all the liberal economic reforms. In other words, do everything that the new government is doing now. Completely screw everybody on food, energy, housing, and all the other rights Libyans used to have. But Gaddafi's son showed more moral fiber than the entire United States population by refusing to sell out his father. He refused to sell out his father. He refused to sell out the people of Libya. He flat out rejected them, said, "No, screw you." And this shows that he has honor like his father, and more honor than anybody in NATO could ever understand. This information has come out that after he's been questioned, and that while he was held in Benghazi, they approached him and made this deal to him to get him to turn against his father, because it'd be easier for his Gaddafi's son to run the country than the complete and utter transparently BS government that's running it now, which is totally a complete puppet of the US and NATO. So despite all the bad things that have happened as a result of the overthrow of Gaddafi by US forces, NATO forces, it shows that his son had tremendous honor, and that he was not some privileged kid like a lot of the US ruling class. He actually genuinely cared about his people too. And he conducted himself with honor by not being a puppet that just simply sold people out. That's tremendously to his credit, and tremendously a credit to the Gaddafi family. These were not the scumbag people that they were portrayed in the media as being this cycle that just went around killing people, even though the claims of the massacres by Gaddafi were never actually backed up by anything. And that how Amnesty International bought complete stories that were completely fabricated, believed them, and repeated them verbatim, while completely taking a blind eye to everything that NATO was doing to that country. The bombings that were killing tens of thousands of people. Amnesia International just looked the other way and just repeated the same unproven claims about Gaddafi. So this is tremendously to the Gaddafi family's credit, and a credit to the society that they actually had, and the society that they lost. And aggravating is thinking of Sacha Baron Cohen doing his parody of Gaddafi, portraying him everything that the West lied about in order to get what they want, so that the population of Libya could be murdered so they could get their goddamn oil. Borat was offensive, but funny, and I liked it. Some of his other characters, Bruno, were great. But Sacha Baron Cohen, his new one bashing Gaddafi, might have been funny if we didn't think that people already thought this, fraudulently thought this. He's not making fun of a truth. He's perpetuating a lie. But then again, it's Western media. That's what they do.